Welcome to Aria's Enchanted Adventures. Join Aria on captivating journeys filled with wonder, imagination, and the power of nature. Subscribe now and let the enchantment begin. In the core of Wisdomwood Backwoods, where old trees murmured mysteries to the breeze, carried on was a little kid named Aria. She was no standard kid, for she had a wonderful gift, the capacity to grasp the language of creatures and nature itself. One brilliant morning, as a brilliant daylight separated through the timberland shade, Aria heard a sorrowful murmur from a fabulous oak tree named Oak Heart. Its leaves, when a rich green, had turned a debilitated shade of brown, and its branches hung with pity. "Aria," Oak Heart murmured, his voice conveying the heaviness of hundreds of years, "the backwoods is in grave risk. The congruity that once flourished among the animals and trees is blurring. We are losing the actual substance of Wisdomwood." Aria, her heart weighty with concern, promised to uncover the reason for this disrupting change. She left on a journey into the core of the backwoods, where she met an insightful old owl named Hoot, whose eyes sparkled with old information. Hoot turned into her aid and uncovered that the equilibrium of nature had been upset. The animals of the timberland were quarreling over restricted assets, and the once rugged obligations of family relationship were broken. It was what was going on that expected the insight of a genuine companion. As Aria wandered further into the forest, she experienced a group of gabbing squirrels who were quarreling over the remainder of the oak seeds. With her endowment of understanding, Aria stood by listening to their complaints and assisted them with concocting a fair circulation plan, showing them. Further along, she found a gathering of squabbling hares and shrewd old turtle named Shelby, who was trapped in their middle. Shelby granted his insight about persistence and the significance of taking life slow. Aria's delicate direction assisted the bunnies with understanding the worth of time. All through her excursion, Aria went about as a go-between, a companion to all animals of the backwoods. She settled debates between the frogs and the dragonflies, urged the warblers to share their branches, and, surprisingly, assisted the beavers with finding a think twice about their dam building. As her journey unfurled, Wisdomwood timberland started to mend. Yet again the trees recovered their essentialness, and the timberland reverberated with the melodies of animals living as one. Oak Heart, his leaves now a dynamic green, expressed gratitude toward Aria. "You have shown us a genuine sig." Youngsters who watched episode 1 were enamored by the otherworldly universe of Wisdomwood and the inspiring examples it presented through the experiences of Aria. They enthusiastically anticipated joining her on her next charming excursion, realizing that more important life information looked for. Thank you for joining us on Magic Tales, where every adventure sparks the magic of learning and the wonder of imagination. As we close this chapter, remember that the real magic lies within each of you. Until we meet again for the next fairy tale journey, may your dreams be filled with hope and